Hi, everybody. It's Franklin from Pillow Talk. I would just like to state the following episode with the character of Jumpin Jim Grabowski, portrayed by James Grabowski, is done completely in kayfabe. This is an interview with the character of Jumpin Jim Grabowski, not to be confused with James Grabowski. So all the events are all alleged. Perhaps some of them may not have even occurred. This is all under the character of Jumpin Jim Grabowski, portrayed by James Grabowski. Similar to that of the character of Uncle Howard, portrayed by my Uncle Howard Schulman. A lot of things are embellished, and I would just like to clarify that, some of it perhaps might be fictional. So, yeah. Alright? We do share a bed. That much I can confirm. So I hope you enjoy the next episode of Pillow Talk. Thank you very much. Episode everybody has been waiting for. Today on Pillow Talk with Franklin and Uncle Howard. I'm not going to introduce him just yet, but he's a pro wrestling legend. I'm Franklin, and as always, I'm joined by...
Well, my name's Uncle Howard, and I'm feeling a little down in the dumps because the Miata got hit by a helicopter. It fell from the sky, but I got a big settlement, and I'm going to buy another Miata. In fact, I might have enough money to buy a Miata and a half, so I guess I'm feeling good. How about you, Franklin?
I'm doing great. As always, we do this show from our king-size bed, and, I can't even wait. We got a king with us. We got a king of the ring, pro wrestling legend, Jumpin Jim Grabowski, live with us right now. How you doing, sir?
Hey, cashew dicks. This is Jumpin Jim. I'm pleased to be here with these two gentlemen.
Wow. I appreciate that,
We're
Jim.
pleased to have you, too. And, Jim, I know that you know what it's like to work hard and, put in the sweat equity, and I'm hoping we can teach my bonehead nephew a thing or two about what it means to, pay his dues.
Oh yeah, that's what happens when you got over 2 decades of humping and bumping, if you know what I mean.
Jesus Christ. Really, guys? You guys gonna team up on me off the bat? We need to pick a movie,
We're no stranger
Howard.
to double teaming. All right, yeah, I got a movie.
I get it. Hey, Howard, pass me some of that Alpha Brain, would you?
I got some Alpha Brain, and I've been lining it up and snorting it all night long. They say you're supposed to take it.
Yeah, no, that's how pussies take it. I crunch it up, I sprinkle it on my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's good shit.
I call it Alpha Brain Toast Crunch.
Fucking A.
God.
Yeah, I got a movie in mind, though, Franklin. It's a little vehicle starring Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz. They call it Night and Day.
Night and Day.
Movie. Matt Dillon gets shot in the leg.
Never heard of it.
I have a movie.
Yeah.
It's called Vanilla Sky, also with Cameron Diaz and Tom Cruise, and Mr. My Name Is Earl is in that movie as well. And you know what? It's one of the smartest movies in the world because neither of you two idiots could ever understand it.
I don't like that Scientology shit. I'm more of a fan of the classics. That's why I brought a VHS copy of Booty Call.
we actually are the only people with a VCR player probably in a 3-mile radius, so
that's why I'm here.
That's why you're here. Jumpin' Jim, it is a pleasure to have you. For those who don't know, I don't want to minimize your accomplishments, but you're known for your match with The Undertaker on WWF Superstars in 1992. You want to make any mentions to Undertaker or anything of the sort?
He listens.
Yeah, The Undertaker. Oh, if you're listening to this, all right. Hey, Mark, if you're really listening to this, do me a favor and go kill yourself, you piece of shit. You know what you did.
Christ. Good God.
Cashew dick ginger fuckhead.
I don't see how the man could kill himself when he's already the dead man. I mean,
he's got a loophole there. For once, my idiot uncle has a point.
Yeah, what are you gonna say? Bring yourself back to life? I mean, Jumpin' Jim.
That's it. Do yourself a favor. Bring yourself back to life, and then kill yourself again.
Good God.
His parents named him Mark for a reason, because he's a fucking Mark.
I think they named him Undertaker.
I apologize, Jim. I guess I have to apologize for my mark of an uncle. He doesn't understand the boys in the back quite like I do.
My name's Howard.
Well, when you drive a Miata, you don't gotta know shit.
Is that what you guys arrived in?
The pussy just comes to you.
Well, me and Jim did go for a ride in the Miata. I did pick him up at the Tampa Greyhound station. I know that's a bit of a distance away, but I said we can see some of the country and we can see some of the... Never mind.
Oh God!
He took me. We made a small trip to the dog track, and let's just say dinner was on me.
That's right, and we ate some really nice Greyhound meat.
I don't think they serve that at the dog track. I'm sure you guys had the most basic wings.
What do you think they do with the losers?
No. I would have been happy with Arby's, but Howard insisted on taking me to this special place.
You are an Arby's man. You are a through and through Arby's man. But specifically, I want to talk a little bit about your rivalry with pro wrestling, up and coming guy, whatever you want to call him, Cody Rhodes. He doesn't have you booked for his 10,000 arena show All In. How do you feel about that, Jim?
Well, I know that there's going to be maybe 300 people there, so I don't feel too bad. So, Cody, it's called All In. It should be called All In Debt, because you're going to lose your dick on this.
I think he has 10,000 people attending, though.
Oh, yeah, they're all crisis actors. They're all there.
Christ, you're getting us in so much trouble, Jim.
He might call it
crisis actors.
He might call it All In, but I call it just the tip.
Gross.
Oh, my God.
I can't handle being with the two of you right now. I'm trying to be a journalist right now and learn about the career of Jumpin' Jim Grabowski. You're the man who innovated the bear hug into the sidewalk slam.
I did.
And it's a hell of a move. And
it is.
I know you spent some turnbuckle axe drop, right?
And from the second rope, yeah.
Not I don't want to, give away any secrets or anything for any upcoming shows, but I know a certain wrestler, Joey Janela, who is possibly going to be doing a tribute to Jumpin' Jim, a tribute spot in his his upcoming show, Lost in New York. Now, I just heard that. I don't know if it's true or not. It's not like Joey himself texted me and told me this. He did.
Wow. That is huge. That's kind of a pillow exclusive for all the betheads out there.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's a big exclusive from Jumpin' Jim Grabowski. Now, for those who don't know, Jumpin' Jim allegedly retired in December of last year after an incident at a show at a TK Sports Bar where
you just had to fucking bring it up, didn't you?
I don't mean to upset you.
I did what Terry Funk has done, what Mick Foley has done, what Shawn Michaels has done, what fucking Mark Calloway has done. All these guys who did their little retirement shows. I decided I needed to get in on that action. So I did a whole retirement tour. I did a whole year. I wanted to give the chance a fans to say goodbye. And it went off without a hitch. There was absolutely no problems at all.
I mean, Howard...
Look, you showed me the website, and I'm telling you, it's a goddamn lie.
Okay. So, for those that don't
I did not shit my pants in my final match. All right, I did shit my pants, but it wasn't It wasn't as sensationalized as the media made it out to be. It was the size of a Hershey's Kiss. Who the hell hasn't shit a Hershey's Kiss sized turd once in a while?
Hell,
Okay.
I've shit a Hershey's Kiss.
I'm shitting one right
itself. Now. It wasn't even a
With
turd.
the wrapper still on it.
Oh, the little silver wrapper with the little flag thing sticking out the top.
Little flag thing.
Yeah,
Oh, Howard,
what
are you
would
trying
you
to
call it?
sexualize a Hershey's Kiss right now? I'm just trying.
Well, because it's
You guys
a
are making it.
kiss.
Oh my God!
It's
You guys are
allowed.
making it so difficult to have, an interview as a up and coming broadcast journalist.
Yeah,
like
you're doing
myself.
fine, kid. Just keep going. You're doing fine.
I'd like some up and coming broad.
You mean like the sex thing, huh?
Caster.
Yeah.
Caster, I barely knew.
Hey, Franklin, you ever got your dick wet?
I mean, that's really not up for discussion. I feel like I don't. Think
I feel like it is, because I believe your last episode was
I've
or
had
something
sex
had
6
a...
times.
Okay, so you have got your dick
But
wet.
it was dry as a bone.
Oh.
I have an ailment, actually. I don't want to discuss that about.
Well,
my dryness
all right.
in the
Well, once we're
genitals.
done here, me and your uncle, we're going to throw you in the trunk of the Miata. We're going to get you fucked proper tonight.
Jesus Christ.
How are we going to do that?
Oh,
I can't
Jesus,
think of
got
a
nothing to do
single
with this,
way.
baby.
Lord. Anyways, moving on. I don't want to conduct this like an RF shoot interview where I ask you about Halloween Havoc 1996 or anything like that, but you have done some work
Jesus
in
Christ.
WCW.
I
I
did.
don't want to go into that. You done some work at Saturday night, and I know you used to hang out with the boys at Orlando and downtown Disney. Do you have any stories of like hanging out with the wrestlers at downtown Disney and having a few drinks? The
Lance
PowerPoint
Hoyt.
guys?
Lance Hoyt. You know who he is?
Yeah, I know
Barely.
Lance
Yeah.
Hoyt.
Lance Hoyt, yeah, tiny dick.
Can you
Yes.
say allegedly, just for the sake of lawyers?
Lance Hoyt, tiny dick. Space, allegedly.
Is
Thank you.
is that guy still alive in real life?
I don't
Real
fucking
life?
find him. Was he ever really alive to begin with?
In
He
our
has
hearts.
he had a tramp stamp. That's all I recall about the late Lance Hoyt.
Yeah,
know?
rest in peace, Lance Hoyt.
But you
Getting
also have to
fucked in
spend
the ass by Chris Benoit right now in hell.
Jesus Christ. Okay, talk about Japan.
Yeah.
You did a brief tour of Japan, and now wrestling's kind of booming there. Once again with New Japan and Kenny Omega. There's a lot of attention right now in Japan, and
Yeah, there's a lot of
You wrestled
attention.
for All Japan. Mm-hmm.
I did, and I didn't wrestle for All Japan Wrestling. I wrestled for all of Japan. When I went into the ring, I did a gaijin tribute to the Japs. I wore traditional Japanese garb, and I would do with my fingers on the eyes because I was representing Japan.
This sounds really offensive right
Well,
now.
nobody told me that. If somebody had told me that, I would still be able to wrestle in Japan.
You specifically wrestled for All Japan, though. You mentioned with Glenn Ruth and all that, and I recall you said you used to carry Mrs. Baba's bags.
I did, but that...
Oh, I'd carry Mrs. Baba's bags, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. At this point, the giant at this point was, well, how should I say this? His dick couldn't get hard. So,
That's not a
Mrs.
very
Baba...
subtle way to say that, actually.
Right.
You
Well,
phrased
how would
that
you-
like
Oh, I'm sorry,
like you could
Professor.
say
I
you
wasn't
rise-
aware this was an English exam.
You could just say you couldn't rise to the occasion. I don't know. You could have been a little more discreet.
You
instead
could
of-
say he had a real limp dick because he was...
Look, he was 7 feet tall, and he was hung like a tic-tac. I'm not saying it was because of a stereotype or anything. I'm just saying it was true, allegedly. Are you happy with that?
Thank you. I am happy with that.
I'm
actually.
extremely happy to hear that.
Uncle Howard.
I
what
want
are
to
we-
hear about more wrestlers' dicks.
All right.
Okay, no.
No, give me a name. Howard,
I'm
give me a name.
Oh my God! You got
Give me a name.
Are we talking All Japan guys?
We're talking all wrestlers.
Look, if we're talking All Japan guys, it's gonna be
Akira Taue.
Kiritawe, 4.5 inches.
Damn,
Allegedly.
big, right?
Not too bad. all right. I got some more questions about wrestlers' dicks here. I want to hear something about Dross's dick. Pre-paralysis.
Well, I'm sorry, what was that?
Draws's dick.
Oh, Draws' dick.
Before.
Oh, boy.
Before
and after? Because I can give you both.
Yeah, let's get a before and after on it.
God, you guys.
Okay, before 9.5 inches.
Nice.
Wow.
And also, it was about as wide around as a thermos.
Oh, wow,
That's
Draws.
a big man.
Way to go, Draws.
Draws was packing the heat. After 11.5 inches.
It got bigger?
But he lost all of his girth. We're
Oh.
talking pencil. Allegedly.
Oh, no. Thank you. Well, now Draws and D'Lo Brown are having their photo shoot that they're doing.
They're gonna
Yeah.
be fucking in front of
Oh
me.
no! Would you guys clean this up a little bit? How am I gonna upload this to certain channels with like you guys cussing nonstop?
I'm sorry, these are good men, and I don't mean them any disrespect. The wrestlers, they pay their dues every day.
I'm just glad I haven't reached that point in my career where I have to go do autograph signings with my career nemesis. Could you imagine me sitting at a table with Cody fucking Rhodes or with Mark Calloway? Could you imagine that? I would kill myself before
You
I
would
get
make
to that
so much
point.
money if you had the opportunity to even be mentioned by Cody Rhodes again. The last time he mentioned you, he called you a tub of shit.
Well, I would like to think I came out on top of that feud due to now everybody using my trademarked phrase, no Codys.
That is true.
That hashtag has taken off.
Yeah,
I even hear
that.
some kids got a Star Wars podcast that uses it every once in a while.
That's true. There are no Codys except Commander Cody or Cody Lambert from the Step by Step.
Cobra Commander.
Cobra Commander. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly right, Uncle Howard. So, anyways, you guys, I was wondering, Jumpin Jim, if you could do that's the bumper for the show.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do a little commercial here for you guys. Okay.
Yeah, add some music later and stuff.
Yeah,
It'd be
real classy. Like,
Classy stuff.
get some like Smash Mouth behind it or something real classy that the kids will
okay.
pop for. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you're recording this.
You're an all-star.
It's recording
Get
for the
your
last
game
15
on.
minutes.
Okay. Tell me when you're recording.
It's recording already.
We're on
How
the
do you know
radio,
the
live and direct. Come on.
Okay,
we're not.
okay. Hey fans, this is Pro Wrestling Dynamo Jumpin Jim Grabowski, and you're listening to Pillow Talk with Uncle Howard and Franklin, right here on the Joe Rogan Podcast Network. Allegedly.
Oh my God. We're not on the... Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
I
welcome.
mean,
That's gonna make you a lot of money.
hopefully you can get a Patreon.
Did you buy
or
one of my
something soon.
T-shirts?
I did buy one of your T-shirts.
Oh, so you're a Grabowski Nation. You're a good kid,
I am.
Franklin.
I raised the 4 because, as we all know, you have 4 inches. Both.
Fucking A.
It's impressive.
I let
That
it.
is-
If it doesn't matter what size the hammer it is. It's just whether or not you're willing to swing it.
So, what do you think about Justin Long's dick? That's been posted all over Twitter recently. Have you gotten a little bit of a look-ski?
Pretty generous to call his name Justin Long, if you ask me.
He's working with enough there. I think, he's got all his money from waiting. He's got his money from the Apple commercials, I think. And what else did he do?
Dude, you're getting Adele.
Oh yeah,
It's not
that's
him.
that was him. He went to jail, right? That's Justin Long. Yeah.
That's not him.
Hey, dude, you're getting ass fucked in jail.
No, allegedly.
No, that was
he in the
that was allegedly Justin Long. And also his guest spot on Mom, the TV series, the sitcom, the hilarious sitcom, where he was a love interest of Anna Faris.
Yes, he was an accepted.
Yeah, that's good shit.
He was an accepted with Jonah Hill. And Blake
Oh yeah,
Lively.
accepted where they made the fake college.
The fake college. with
Louis Black. Yes, great
That's
fucking
Uncle
classic
Howard's one of
movie.
his favorite comedians, right?
I love that guy. I like how he's yelling about politics, and furthermore,
He is never happy.
I've never seen him happy, and that's how I know I relate to him, because I am consistently mad, pissed off, or
Real mad and pissed off.
pissed off.
All right. You know what, Howard? You and me, we got a lot in common here. I kind of like how this is going.
Well, I'll tell you, Jim, you and me, we go back a pretty long way. I mean, You and I, we've gotten into some trouble before. We've both been arrested a couple times, and what's more, we've broken out of prison a couple times.
Yeah,
So
you know,
that's something.
Shawshank Redemption? Yeah, that was based on us.
That's
That-
right. Except for
okay.
us, there was no redemption.
No, we're Shawshank Irredeemable.
First off, I don't even want to go into your guys' arrest. I wanted to be I wanted to present an order of class for our guests, but both of you have been arrested, which is ridiculous because it's happened in the span of a decade in between of going on panty raids with an old wooden ladder inspired by these movies.
Toga.
I
That
mean,
stuffy old Dean. God.
you guys are stuck in the past to some extent. I don't mean to call you out, you guys, but like in
I
some
don't
regard-
think you can say we're stuck in the past when we never
this guy's
went to
talking about
college.
Oh, yes, you're going on panty raids and you never went to college. And Jumpin Jim, who's done nothing but insult me before we were recording, you got arrested for a panty raid as a 40-year-old man.
Well, you say I was arrested. I was not actually arrested. I was cited. There is a difference.
Oh, wow.
I did spend the night in jail, but that was because I was high as a kite. I was detoxing. But you wouldn't know anything about that, fancy boy.
I guess I wouldn't. I apologize.
I'll tell you something. I've been in jail a few times, and it was because I got cited, but I got cited so hard they had to put me in jail.
He's talking about sex.
Oh, God. I did not need to know that. You know what? I know you
Yeah.
asked not to ask about this, and I don't care anymore. because
Jesus
you've been
Christ.
nothing but disrespectful. And I know the cease and desist order is up on this. There was an incident in the year 2000, not the Conan O'Brien segment. Okay, guys, I want to humor me. In the year
2000.
Yeah,
I remember.
yes.
In the year 2000. Yeah,
Yes,
I remember.
thank
I
you, Jim.
remember.
There was an incident. You were in a facility, and I guess the WCW power plant.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And there was an incident that happened, and you never returned back to WCW, and that was it, and that's all we know.
All right.
So
This
allegedly,
will be-
what happened?
The one time I talk about it, all right?
I-
And I'm only
this is
talking about
exclusive.
this because, Franklin, I feel bad for you, and I know that this is kind of my way of giving you the rub. You know, like how Mick Foley made Edge, and Rick Foley made Randy Orton. He made all these guys. I'm making you right now, kid, okay?
All right,
I'm giving you
make
the
me
scoop.
famous.
All right? They asked me to talk about this when I was on Cash Cab, and I said no. So
You did win on
the-
Cash Cab. We didn't neglect to mention now. We are with Jumpin Jim Grabowski,
Yeah,
one
I
of the
was-
few winners of Cash Cab, which is
That's right.
absurd to me. Howard, you've seen the show?
Cash cab?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. But there's another kind of cab that I like more. There's
yeah,
a
but-
real
what
special
would
cab.
that be?
Well, there's a real special cab if you know who to call down in the dirty part of town, where they take
Okay.
you to an even dirtier part of town.
Yes, and
And
What
Oh,
a tease, Howard.
well, I'm glad you asked. So then that real dirty cab takes you to a place in the nicest
is Ben
part
Bailey
of
driving
town.
this cab? Is this a cash cab?
No, this isn't Ben Bailey. This is Ben Barker. Now, Ben Barker, you haven't heard of him. That's the reason. That's because it's Ben Bailey wearing a wig, so you think it ain't
What
Ben
the
Bailey.
fuck?
Yeah, well, how do you think Ben Bailey makes money? None of those people in Cash Cab are tipping him.
Jesus Christ, enough of this right now. I want to know about the WCW power
Wait,
plant
can I
incident.
slander Ben Bailey real quick?
You may
Allegedly.
not. Ben Bailey is a fucking gentleman. I will not have it, sir.
The man's a murderer.
Oh,
Okay, and allegedly, shut up. Not even. That's not even. Howard, you're gonna get in so much trouble. You're gonna get us.
He's
I have
a
to apologize
murderer.
to Jack Allison endlessly because of you.
Et tu, Howard?
It's me.
Anyways, all
Back
right.
to the WCW power plant incident. You're gonna spill the beans on after years of not
Oh,
saying
I'm
a
gonna
word.
spill something myself.
No,
Jesus.
shut up. Oh God.
I gotta ask you guys. I know you share this bed, but
That's
you
right.
guys both sleep under the covers, or does you
Yeah.
sleep in shifts? Oh, okay.
No,
so
we
it's a
sleep
real,
together.
real Willy Wonka thing. Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so power plant. All right, I'm gonna change the names here. Okay,
Okay, that'd be great.
I gotta protect the innocent while also maintaining the code of the boys. So, power plant. I'm not going to say the guy's name, the instructor there, but we'll just call him Marine Corps guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Marine Corps guy, and he was the head trainer there. And we were doing a little spot show where we would go and set up the ring before Nitro, and then we would have to sit in the back, or for some of the younger guys, they would have to actually pay for a general admission ticket. And, just to show I'm one of the boys, I sat up in the nosebleeds with a few of these kids. I'm not going to name names, but let's say there was one guy, we'll call him Juan Waziak.
Okay.
And,
Juan Waziak.
Juan Waziak, and another guy, I'm not going to say his name, but let's just say he was named after a city in Nevada. That's all.
Okay.
And there was another guy.
Yeah, Vegas.
Yes, yeah, we'll just call him Vegas. So Juan Waziak and Vegas are, they're flirting with these girls. And at the time, me and Vegas, quote, Vegas, are sharing a room at the Ramada. Because,
nice establishment.
Yeah, well, everybody else was staying at the Palm.
You shared a room?
Yeah, we had to share a room. We were on the road.
I heard he
Eric
also
Bischoff
shared
was
his
cheap.
wife.
Eric Bischoff was cheap as fuck unless you were a DDP.
Is
Not
that
to elaborate.
double penetration?
They wife swapped it, allegedly.
Okay. And no, Howard, DDP does not stand for double penetration.
That's
Quadruple
four
penetration.
double
QP.
penetration. That's 4 penetrations.
That's right. That's when I just start penetrating. Anything less than that, not interested.
Anything less than that, you're just acting.
That's right.
So, anyways, me and Vegas get back to our room, and Waziak had at this point had dropped off. He went back to his room. Guess he couldn't get it up. Whatever. So, I'm talking to these girls, and I don't know. They're talking about all their Hanson albums, and Britney Spears, and all this shit. I'm a big fan of the classics. Give me some Seeger, give me some Mellencamp. I don't actually know the songs, I don't know the words, but I kind of got to act my age when it comes to the music.
Right.
So they're telling me about VH1 and APP and OPP and all this shit, and so at a certain point, Vegas, finger quotes, starts making out with one of the chicks. The other chick, she looks at me and says, "So what do you say, big guy?" And I said, "Well, honey, I got to be honest with you. I'm a bit of a dynamo, and I'm afraid I would break your 105-pound frame in half." Because
like a gentleman would.
At that right, as a gentleman would. At that point, I was cultivating mass. I was really getting beefed up, and I told her, I said, "Honey, I'm just gonna, if it's all the same, I'm just gonna sit over here in the corner and eat my Arby's, and just leave me alone. I'll be fine. You kids have fun."
That's a class act. That's giving back to the business. So I don't know what you're fighting this for.
Well, because it kind of takes a bit of a turn.
Oh no.
So Vegas is got his pants off, and he's got both of the girls now. They're both how should I say this like a gentleman? They're tongue in his dick. The tongue in his dick, and nothing's happening.
That's
Howard, can I see your
polite.
hands?
No, I'd rather you don't see my
Whoa,
hands.
Howard, are you punching your sleeping bag there, kid?
But I'll show you my feet any day.
Oh God, no, don't. Okay, you guys, I gotta get this out in the open because
All
my
right.
therapist says I need to talk about these sort of things. I got a real thing with feet. It's hard being at me because
It is hard.
when I go out in public, everywhere I see feet, and feet are my trigger. Feet,
Trigger warning.
they set me off. They get me going, and it's like running a bowling ball downhill. It's real easy to get it going, but it's real hard to get it to stop.
It is.
So if Howard, if you would do me this solid and just not mention feet for the remainder of the story, otherwise
Yeah, he's sweating right now.
Yeah,
For
things
those
are
at
getting
home.
a little intense.
I know all about the agony of defeat.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that, you son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ. So back to the story.
So
Vegas.
Vegas is he's sitting there. These girls are doing everything. They're slapping it, licking it, poking it. One of them even got a couple fingers up his ass, just doing whatever they can to try to get it to work. And
All
yeah,
that good stuff.
I'm not saying anything. You know, what is that? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Howard.
Don't mind me. I'm just listening attentively.
Punching the
Please
sleeping
stop
bag.
that.
Here.
Stop that. Anyways, go on. I'm
So-
sorry for him.
I gotta finish.
No,
what I started.
you will not finish. You're not finished what you've started there, Kylo Ren.
So Vegas looks over at me and he goes, "Hey Jim, having a little trouble here." And I look at her and I go, "Kid, I don't know what to tell you." And he goes, "You got anything that can help me with this?" And I've always been an open book. I did take steroids. I did take horse tranquilizers when I
They
needed
used to call you. They used to call you the pharmacy, if I'm correct.
Yes, Jumpin Jim, and when you guys try to bing me later, it's Jumpin without the G. I dropped the G for the homeboys.
Very ethnic
Jumpin
of you.
Jim. So, I start looking around through my bag, and I find a vial of this stuff that's called go-go juice. I got it when I was in Mexico. I was on a tour in Mexico. Not a wrestling tour, like a
I
guided
got
tour.
something in Mexico too. Chlamydia.
Yes, and
It's unfortunate and true.
so
I'm glad you're proud of this moment, Howard.
Well, that's nothing to be ashamed of. In the stigma, as we always
little bit.
say.
So I tell him, I go, "Look, kid, I got this stuff when I was on a bus tour in Mexico. That guy there at the show I got it from, there's a show where there's women and there's donkeys and they're doing things. And the guy that sold it to me said, hey, gringo loco, come here." And they come over and he goes, "This make your pecker hard as rock." And Jumpin Jim's never really, when you only got 4 inches, it doesn't take a whole lot to get it going.
No,
So
sir.
I always kind of just kept it in case of a rainy day. And well, Vegas, as we were calling him, well, it was raining for that kid. So I told him, I said, "Come here, come on, let's go to the bathroom real quick. I'll, give you a shot
It
of
was a
this."
downpour for him.
It was raining
Torrential
buckets.
downpour, not a rainy day.
So he came in the bathroom and bent over, and I gave him a quick jab in the ass with it. And I told him, "All right, kid, go back in there and show me what you got."
Showtime.
At this point, I'm halfway through my roast beef and cheddar. I still got my curly fries, and I got a milkshake waiting for me in the mini fridge.
Jesus,
So-
you remember all of this. I'm
I'm blessed with a few things, and one of them is a fucking memory. So
yeah.
I sat down and I'm clicking around on the TV, and I look over, and all of a sudden I make eye contact just to make sure the kid's doing all right, and Vegas, finger quotes, has his eyes rolling up in the back of his head. I'm going, "Oh, okay, this is great. This kid is really getting it." And the girls have this strange look on their face. I look down, and his member, or penis as they clinically would refer to it, has now started to... Have you ever seen like a really long balloon that you blow up, like to do balloon animals with?
Right.
And then you kind of twist it, and it makes like a little bubble on the side?
Yeah, I
Well,
guess.
apparently, quote, Vegas had a piercing. And the blood flow in his junk was causing a bubble to form at the site of the piercing.
Jesus.
Yeah, that happens.
That doesn't happen. That's not a
What?
thing, Howard.
I've
He's
seen it.
I look over, I go, "Hey, Vegas, you doing all right there, kid?" And he looks at me and he goes, "Brother, I don't know what's going on here." And I said, "Well, it looks like you got a little bit of too much pressure there." And I tell the girls, I go, "Hey, girls, go ahead and just, take out his penis piercing there, his Prince Albert. Long before that that fat fucking WWF took that name, by the way. This was the OG Prince Albert.
This is the OG, all right.
That stands for Original Grabowski.
Of course.
So, I tell the girls, I go ahead, just pull it out. You know, you gotta relieve the pressure, otherwise the shit might pop. So, it's one of those Prince Alberts that, like, say you're holding the penis in your hand.
Okay.
It goes from side to side, not up and down, okay?
Yes.
We're going east to west, not north to south. So she unscrews the ball on one end, and as she pulls it out, blood starts shooting out of both sides. And so he's rigid at this time, and he stands up, and he starts spinning around like a goddamn wacky fountain, and blood is spraying everywhere.
It's like an inflatable tube, man, with just blood coming out of him.
So, I get him, you know, I get him wrapped up in a blanket. I drive him to the hospital. I did the respectable thing of leaving him there at the front door of the hospital, and I haul ass back because, you know, there was an episode of Sanford and Son I hadn't seen yet about to come on. So we fly back to the hotel. The girls are gone. Vegas, finger quotes, decides to call the office. The one thing I told him not to do. I said, kid, don't call the office. This is a road story between old hounds. You know, someday when you're an old hound, you're going to look back at this and you're going to laugh.
Right. And
so he calls the office. The next morning, Doug fucking Dillinger is at the door.
Allegedly.
He hands me a check and he says, this is it, Grabowski, you're done. The company doesn't have any room for drug mules.
Lord, what?
And I said, what are you talking about, drug mules? And he said, that shit that you shot Vegas up with, that shit's illegal in every country, even Mexico.
Oh, no.
And I said, well, the customs agent didn't have any problem with me bringing it across the border in my carry-on.
Right.
And so there, Franklin, is the power plant incident and why I was fired from WCW.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here first. The WCW power plant incident by Jumpin Jim Grabowski. You know what? You got a bad rap, and I know I've given you things, and I know you've also gotten some heat from Nick Weiger, who's also kind of in the Bugman universe. Do you have any words for Nick Weiger? Is he okay? You guys are on good terms now?
You know, Weiger's a good kid. He's a good
nice
kid. You know,
Jushin Thunder Weiger.
Jushin Thunder Weiger. And Weiger, come on, man. We know how you really want to pronounce that name.
Oh, no.
No. But hey, everybody, I gotta tell you, I've been drinking. My eyes are getting cross-eyed, and so is my ass. So I'm gonna have to take a little nap here any minute.
So everybody, Uncle Howard's passing out. Jumpin Jim, thank you for sharing your
Thank you
stories.
for coming, Jumpin Jim.
Okay, so
honored,
mighty white of you.
do I have to sleep in the bed with you guys, or is it cool if I just crash over there on the floor?
You're good. You could sleep where
wherever
Dr.
you
Evil
need
used
to
to
be.
sleep.
All right, I'll just stay right here in the bed then. I'm good.
Okay, where am I gonna? Okay, well, whatever. We'll figure this out later. Everybody, this has been Pillow Talk. Jumpin Jim. If I may shoot with you, can I use that word, brother? Shoot.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. This has been eye-opening. I thank you, and from the bottom of my heart, I mean, this has been a revelation, and you lived up to the hype of what I thought you might be, and you know what? Just thank you.
The pleasure's all yours.
And to everyone out there listening, go fuck yourselves.
Cashew dicks.